Back to Parliament now, where the ad hoc committee probing the fitness of the SABC board finalises its report today. Our specialist reporter Annika Larsen has been attending those proceedings. Let's take you live to her now. Annika, some concerning details emerging, and perhaps let's just begin there so you can clarify exactly what has been said about the victimization and intimidation that one of the SABC 8, Suna Fenter, has had to endure.
That's right, Kathy. Good morning to you. Yes, very disturbing news that senior SABC producer Suna Fenter has been shot in the face by an air rifle or pellet gun. The incident did take place last year, but the MPs have only heard about it this morning and brought it to the ad hoc committee, saying they're extremely concerned that not enough has been done with regards to the investigation with the SAPS, and they want the Minister of Police to come and tell the committee why no arrests have been made and why SABC journalists are being intimidated so shortly after having made submissions. In Suna Fenter's case, a written submission. Now, we do know that this journalist, Ms. Fenter, had other intimidatory attacks on her regarding her car and SMSs and emails threatening her, but a shot in the face with an air gun or pellet gun, it doesn't seem clear which one, is extremely serious, and we understand that she had to have the bullets removed last week. So very disturbing news coming out of Parliament, and I don't know if this is going to sway MPs with regards to whether they should include recommendations now in the interim draft report before it gets sent to affected parties and returned on the 22nd of February, or whether they're going to include those submissions shortly after affected parties have been given time to comment, because that's really the big sticking point, the issue that's on the table now at this ad hoc inquiry.
Annika, the issue of the safety of these journalists is nothing new. I remember last year during part of the inquiry, MPs discussing whether or not there should be security provided to those, particularly the SABC 8. What became of those discussions, and does Parliament at this point feel that it has a mandate of sort to also step in and ensure the safety of these journalists?
No, Kathy, one of the MPs mentioned this morning that the SABC head, Claudia Motswaneng, has at least 10 bodyguards. Whether this is true or not, I'm not sure. I've never seen him with such a big entourage. But, they said it's blatantly unfair that he should have the right to so much protection paid for, if so by the state, and why have the SABC 8, who've been very brave and coming forward to testify before this commission, and some of them still working at the SABC, have no protection at all. I think that one of the issues that the inquiry is facing is that the ad hoc committee is going to be closed down shortly after the recommendations have been made and sent to the National Assembly, and they really have to decide how much they can recommend and what they can actually do, because it really falls into the lap of the Portfolio Communications Committee on whether they take those recommendations up, and if included in those are the protection of journalists at the SABC.
And talk to us about some of those recommendations that are contained in the report. What do some of them look like right now?
Well, we haven't seen the final interim report. In fact, the committee has spent the whole week nitpicking and going through painstakingly each paragraph by paragraph, because they don't want to send this report out to affected parties, such as the Minister of Communications, and then for it to be sent back to them and then facing some sort of litigation before they've even finalised the report. So they're spending a lot of time now deliberating and waiting for legal opinion from Parliament's legal services on whether they should just send the report out now or whether they should include those recommendations. But a lot of the recommendations include the failure of the board to act on current binding legal action, and whether they should recover at least 5 billion that has been claimed was lost in fruitless and wasteful expenditure at the SABC, and what can be done to recover that money.
All right, Annika, thanks.